Hey guys, what's up? Chief Slayer here. And yeah, it's been a while since I've sat down and done a face recording video. But today, we've got a funny one. We've got the top 10 world's worst role players. Coming in, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this because I've got a lot to talk about. So, coming in at number 10, we've got McDonald's Mike Johnson. I mean, every time you get into a role play with this kid, he's going, "Hello, this is welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?" And you're like, "What?" And he goes, "Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?" And you're like, "Okay, you need to get a better mic or goodbye." Coming in at number 9, we got the guy who always runs. And this was actually a suggestion from the owner of the RP server I'm in, Worldwide Roleplay. And this kid, no matter if he's on a traffic stop, no matter if he has a felony, no matter if it's just a simple parking violation, even if he just robs, he always runs. So you'll get up there, you pull up on your traffic stop, you'll go, "Hey, how?" And you go, and the cop has to chase him. And then, of course, you have to go into a priority call, which can only happen every 15 minutes, but this kid runs literally every time he gets pulled over. So, coming in at number 8, we have got the Fel role player. Now, he's not the worst, but he just does not know how to role play. This kid will drive motorcycles through lakes. Then he'll run up to any emergency vehicle, blow it up, make all the firefighters, all the cops, all the paramedics have to completely reset up, which takes about 15 minutes for anyone who does GTA Online roleplay. Coming in at number 7, we have got the Squeaker. This kid doesn't necessarily have a bad mic, it's just how old he is. See, in our roleplay server, you have to be either, you have to sound like, you have to have a pretty deep voice. And you cannot squeak whatsoever. But the Squeaker, he'll get on there, he'll be either a civ, God forbid he be a cop. But he'll get on there, he'll go, "Hey guys, what's up? I'm thinking about doing a scenario today. You wanna go, let's see, you wanna go and let's go to the convenience store and let me fall off the roof and we'll call the paramedics down here, and when they get down there I'll squeak at them." And then it just never makes a good RP scenario with a Squeaker, because it doesn't fit his character, because usually they'll have the real big tough looking guys in RP, but it just does not fit their character. That was number 8. So coming in at number 7? Number 7 or number 6, whichever this is. I think this is number 6, so we're gonna call it number 6. We have coming in at number 6, we have the Gunslinger. This guy, he will pull out guns from anywhere. So as you know in GTA, the character does a little animation where he kind of reaches behind him and just pulls out a rocket launcher. Well, in most roleplay servers, they don't allow that. So what you gotta do is you gotta go to your car. Well, this kid, he'll just be walking down the street. All of a sudden, you'll see him pull out a RPG and he'll be like, "Excuse me?" But this kid is just not fun to RP with. Then, coming in at number 5, we got the world's worst, driver. This guy runs stop signs, he runs traffic, or he makes the cops busy all the time, because he just sucks at driving. In real life, don't know, but in game, he definitely sucks at driving. You gotta follow traffic laws in RP because you would in real life. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. Coming in at number 4, we got the Disturbant, I should just say. He disturbs the cops, he disturbs the firefighters, he just walks up and he'll start talking to you. you'll get a call and he'll just stay at your station and wait for you to get back. Anyone who knows this RPer, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's just terrible. Coming in at number 4.
Oh my goodness, what kind of stinking retard am I? I meant to say 3.
Laggy Sally. And I'm making up a whole bunch of different names, but it's the truth. If you lag when you play GTA Online, you probably shouldn't be in an RP server until you get internet. And I know not everyone can afford good internet, but it just makes the RP hard to do. And so it's just not fun. Then, coming in at number 3,
Guys, I'm so sorry in ahead of time. I completely messed up the numbers. I do not have a good memory.
This isn't even a bad RPer. It's just some of the scenarios they make. Because in GTA, you know that it's very limited, so it makes you a better role player because you have to work with limited stuff. So, it makes it a lot difficult to set up good scenarios. And yes, I know this. But, this guy, he makes just some of the weirdest scenarios. Like the other day, I was on a roleplay server. We had to respond to a man with his hand stuck in a vending machine. How do you get your hand stuck in a vending machine? Like, I understand, but why would you even reach up in there in the first place? That just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm not going to go up on a rant. Coming in at number 2. Yes, 2. Sorry, I have a bad memory. We've got the all-out bad RP. Now, this is different from fail RP. If you fail RP, you're most likely going to get kicked from the session or the server. But if you're bad at RPing, okay, so we have to go through a lot of training to get where we're at. Like, I'm the chief of the fire department in the server, and I didn't have to train since they didn't have a chief, but just because I'm good at that stuff, I know what I'm doing. But there's some kids that you get in that roleplay server, they do not know what they're doing. And I'm not trying to be rude, but we definitely need to work on training them. And so it's not necessarily their fault, but they do need to work on listening skills sometimes and just all out learning what fail RP is, because I have a feeling not a lot of them know what that is. Coming in at number 1 for the worst kind of role player, we've got it was a mistake, I didn't mean to. Yes, you make mistakes in RP. You accidentally hit someone, you click the wrong button. But this kid will blow up an entire scene and go, I didn't mean to, let's pretend that didn't happen, let's pretend that didn't happen. And so, it's at the point where you're gonna go. Because he just always goes, that was an accident. And so you don't want that. Anyway, guys, that's been my list for the top 10 worst RPers. If you have any comments on what you think the worst RPer is, or if you have any suggestions for future roleplay videos, or ideas for me talking and ranting, please leave it in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching.